Well, the roof is closed for comfort as we get set to bring you baseball from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Robbie Ray gets the start for Arizona in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Robbie Ray is quietly developing into one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Unfortunately, he gets lost in the shadow because of guys like Clayton Kershaw and Rich Hill. Big arm from Robbie Ray. Not a real big guy, but 95 to 97, good hard slider. His changeup has gotten better, and you'll know if he's on early because you'll see lots of swings and misses. This guy can rack up the strikeouts.
Here comes the first pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
No, that's a foul ball.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can fly. I love watching him run. So if you like watching a guy take over a game with his legs, he's your guy.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. 2-0 now. And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there. Keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Taken high and deep to right. Souza going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Domingo.
That was textbook outfield technique right there. So take notes, kids. He knew right where he was, and he does a great job of feeling for the wall while keeping his eyes on the ball. That's how you do it, and he makes the catch.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Ryan Healy.
Two men on, 2 out, and in next, the first baseman / DH Ryan Healy. First offering on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. Behind 0-2 now. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple, and now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. Marco Gonzalez gets the starting nod for the M's. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well hit to right, but foul. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. In there at the knees. 0-2 now.
2 strikes.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. This guy was one of 3 Silver Sluggers in the National League for outfielders. He can flat out rake. You get in that category, only 3 guys of all the outfielders in that league, that's pretty impressive.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr. He's set. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Henniger. 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Now in the box, Eduardo Escobar. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 0 for 7. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Escobar is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Two out, nobody on. And there's a base hit on the line. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
In now, Christian Walker. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. But not in time as he's across with the run.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Hero. You get the first two out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Walker leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Count even now at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball left side. There is Seager. Toss over to Gordon at second, and that ends the inning. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. On to the second inning here in the desert. D-backs out in front, 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Tom Murphy. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Drilled on the ground to short. Ahmed fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Nick Ahmed. Defense is this guy's calling card. One of the slickest defenders in our game. Super sure-handed and doesn't get enough love on the defensive side of the ball.
So stepping in, Tim Beckham, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Batting it, the second baseman, D. Gordon.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and up next the speedy D. Gordon. First offering on its way, and that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Runners on first with 1 down. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So striding in, Marco Gonzalez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way, and a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. First and second now, 1 man out. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
So striding in, Malik Smith, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming, here it is. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Soft liner to the left side, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Mariners leave a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So digging in now, Wilmer Flores.
Leading
He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Haniger in pursuit, and he makes the catch in the corner.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And, guys, we'd be remiss if we didn't focus on the Gold Glover at second base, D. Gordon. He can beat you in so many ways on the base pass, but let's not kid ourselves. Athleticism allows him to make some pretty special plays on the defensive side of the ball.
Digging in, Nick Ahmed. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Popped him up. Gordon over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting it, the pitcher, Robbie Ray.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and next to bat it'll be the pitcher Robbie Ray. First pitch on its way. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We've played 2 full. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Mariners nothing. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger.
Leading off for the Mariners, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Here comes the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-1 home. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Into the box, Kyle Seager, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That gets down, and the inning continues.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Here it comes, 0-2. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Ryan Healy puts 2 on the board with that homer, as the Mariners have now taken a 2-1 lead. Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here.
The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
The catcher, number 2.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 delivery. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Murphy, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And it's fouled away. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Tim Beckham would be next. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 3-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 2-1 Mariners. Striding in, Carson Kelly. He'll get to take his first cuts
for the
here.
Diamondbacks, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. The 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard back up the middle, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Kelly on at first, nobody out. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
The 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just like that gift that just keeps on giving, B-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Stepping in now, Steven Souza, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Escobar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB. When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases loaded here, nobody out. That grounder got him. And on the play, the tying run scores, but of course we're wondering how he's doing on the mound after taking a real shot. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Coming to the plate now, Christian Walker. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one as they open it up to 6-2 now.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does. Jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
The left fielder,
in now, David Peralta. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. No outs, nobody on. Lined hard to center field. Smith patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
now batting second baseman Wilmer Flores.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and up next the utility man Wilmer Flores. Now the pitch. hammered the other way to deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the lead is now 7-2.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Wade LeBlanc is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Wade LeBlanc. The batter, number 13, shortstop.
Into the box now, Nick Ahmed, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a liner. And a leaping try there, but he comes up a bit short as this is into left center, the base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Into the box, Robbie Ray. And they will have him bunting with one away as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, catcher, Carson Kelly.
Ready now, Carson Kelly, runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses, ball one.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood and a broken bat.
Swing and a little blooper to center.
Coming in is Smith,
but he won't get there. It falls in. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Man, it's been like BP for these guys all game long, getting production from just about everyone in the lineup. That's the seventh run they've plated in this inning alone. There's not much more else to say.
Ready once again, Ketel Marte. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he misses there, 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
On the ground to the left side. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. On now to the top of inning number 4. Arizona's on top, 8-2. In now, Tim Beckham. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bottom three in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Tim Beckham.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Is looked at for the first strike. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batting, the second baseman, D.
Striding into the box, D. Gordon. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's it.
And that misses inside. 1-0. One ball, one strike to count. Beckham aboard here at first with nobody out. Looped out towards short. One there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
The pitcher, Wade LeBlanc, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch on its way. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Throw won't get him.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Malik Smith the next to hit as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind it 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Two and one count now to the Mariners leadoff batter.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
The 2-1 is taken for strike 2. Mariners center fielder down with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Ready for another chance? Mitch Haniger, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. From the stretch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Up next for Seattle.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in now, Kyle Seager, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swing and a ground ball, and this should get him out of it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the
now at the plate, Steven Souza. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1-0 the count. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
2-2.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking up around the letters. final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball outside.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Popped him up. Healy has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Now at the plate, Christian Walker. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 8 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's been a real team effort to focus on a line drive approach, and that is certainly evident in this game. Our stat guys tell me they've hit 9 total line drives, and even though not all of them have resulted in base hits, those are the swings the team believes leads to a lot of success at the plate.
Leading off for the Mariners.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder, Domingo Santana.
First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Marte ranging back and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. It's a solo shot here for Domingo Santana. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Up next for Seattle.
Stepping in now, Ryan Healy. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. This is line to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Tom Murphy.
Stepping in, Tom Murphy. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Tom Murphy goes down for out number 2 in the top half. In now, Tim Beckham. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. It was a walk in his last trip. And it's 1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
The 1-1. Hit to third. Escobar over to his left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. M's draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Middle of the night here in the desert. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Mariners 3. Into the box, David Peralta. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The left fielder, David Peralta.
First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. A little bit outside. 2-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Santana has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
Santana is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Stepping in, Nick Ahmed. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Number 45 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 45.
Coming to the plate now, D. Gordon. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Popped up. Ahmed calls for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Wade LeBlanc.
Omar Narvaez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Omar Narvaez.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Lifted the other way to left center. Marte giving chase. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now
had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Into the box now, Malik Smith. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Yeah. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Escobar is there, and the side is retired. Mark Wisner enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 44, Mark Wisner.
Jake Lamb is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Lamb.
And he takes ball one.
Down.
One and one to count to Jake Lamb. A ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. Popped up. Healy is there. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, catcher Carson Kelly.
So striding forward now, Carson Kelly. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there.
Now
that
batting,
fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Standing in now, Ketel Marte. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Past battles with Matt Whistler. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 2 out, nobody on. Little chopper back to the mound. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Matt Andrees is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 35, Matt Andrees.
So coming to the plate, Mitch Haniger. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Line towards center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Stepping in now, Kyle Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. Henniger gets his lead at first, nobody out. Line drive snagged on a short hop. There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder Domingo Santana.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Domingo Santana, who's faced Matt Andriese previously. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Andriese benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it. We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 2-1 home. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Mariners go down quietly there. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Into the box now, Steven Souza. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Right fielder, Steven Souza.
Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
In now, Eduardo Escobar, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Seager is over to take a look. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 2-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, Christian Walker, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay on to Healy for the double play, and that retires the side. Nothing doing for Arizona, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Digging in now, Ryan Healy. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Grounded to short. Ahmed has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
Now at the plate, Tom Murphy. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left, as it is now an 8-4 ball game. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. Dero, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. And now a pitch on the way. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over it, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Beckham, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a liner, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen, and they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Yohan Lopez takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. J.P. Crawford will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
J.P. Crawford.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line drive, right field, base hit. Oh, and he misses it. He's in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Wow, your outfield is the last line of defense, and when they let you down, it's really costly. 2 runs come around to score, and even though they happen, there's really no excuse for that kind of mistake at this level.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Malik Smith. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer to the left side, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Settling in now, Mitch Haniger. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled away. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Oh, now this is hit hard to the right side, but caught out there at second base. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. D-backs lead it 8-6. Dan Altavilla is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready for another shot now. David Peralta. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
David Peralta.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1-0.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Digging in to try it again, Wilmer Flores. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Altavilla playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 5th round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. This one's flared off to the right side. Gordon ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Digging in, Nick Ahmed. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Diamondbacks down in order. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Archie Bradley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
And batting in the 7th spot, number 25, Archie Bradley. now playing shortstop and batting eighth.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Kyle Seager, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
2-1.
That missed. That's the ball. 2-1's the count.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Taken in by Flores on to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth.
Now batting, left fielder, Domingo Santana.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Domingo Santana. Head-to-head numbers against Archie Bradley. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Taken but called a strike. Bradley, a 6'4" right-hander. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hit in the air out to left field. Peralta is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman, Ryan Healy.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Healy, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First offering on its way. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the top of the ninth keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Standing in now, Tom Murphy, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
8-6 the final score tonight. The D-backs led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Robbie Ray takes home the win. Marco Gonzalez allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.